Oh, well, hello there again, friends and family. Got me out here in the property again, didn't you? Yeah, in the early afternoon. But let me be the first to thank you for stopping by and welcoming you to the month of July. Yep, we all made it. July 2023. I know for many, especially here on social media, you know the ones that read about all the tragedies and how every little last thing's going to affect your life, which then really doesn't. Yeah, I bet they're shocked too. But I'm proud we all made it to July the 1st, 2023. And yeah, it's steamy hot here in the deep south of Alabama. Currently, we're 96 in the shade where I'm standing. They say it feels like 102. Yeah, humidity's on the rise. Possibility of rain later. Which means I've still got some things to do. But that isn't why we're here. You know, part of the reason we're here is we made it to July the 1st. Yeah. Second reason I wanted to come on is to let you know we survived the storm. In fact, by the grace of God, it just barely swiped through us. Now we did get winds up to 31.5 mile an hour gust, as I think you saw. We captured that early on in the video. And then that was about it. A little bit of rain and it was gone. But hey, since some of you have been asking just how those fly traps were doing that we showed you a few days ago, I thought since it's way too hot to take you all out in that blazing sunshine, we would talk about just how those fly traps are doing since we put them out a week ago or so. Okay? Would you like to see? Which one do you think did the better job? If you want to, throw it down in the comments below the video. Right now. Not at the end. Okay? So here we are, under the carport. Yeah, in the shade. Well, let me show you something. We're not too far from the sun line, as they say. In fact, it's right at my feet as we back up away. Yep, you can see it right there. Right there is the blazing sunshine. Right here is comfort. Well, as comfortable as it's going to get in the deep south today. Here is 96. Out there, I'm not sure. Yeah, but it's blazing. And it's truly amazing. Even the cicadas are crying. It's so darn hot out there. But hey, let's take a look over here where we put the fly traps. And you'll immediately see one is missing. Yep, many of you called it. Mr. Tom, you're going to have to put that out away from the house. Yeah, because it smells, and it does. But we left this one here, the old fashioned, the old standby, the fly ribbon, and it's working. You can see the flies on it. Yep, it's catching some. I'm not going to count how many. You know, I'm figuring it's got about 30 or 40 or 50 on there. It's catching them. And I bought an 8-pack, and they were fairly cheap, under $3. You know, I could put a bunch out, and they'd all be catching a bunch more. But these have been around for as long as I've been alive. And if you ever thought they didn't work, well, you can see they do. And they may work better, all depending on where you put them, I don't know. But this one's here, and this is what it's done, as you can see. Now, in comparison, let's go out and check the one that's got the bait in it, that lures the flies in, traps them where they can't escape. Okay? So now we're leaving the comfort of the carport. Yep, and we're now back out in the blazing sunshine. And the reason being is to show you that other trap of mine that I bought at Walmart. Yeah, from the fine folks at Rescue. Let me show it to you. I think you'll see an amazing difference in just a second or two. Ooh, let's get up and close. I think you can see the difference. If you look closely here, there is dead flies there. There's the top of them, and there's some moving around on top of the pile, and they go all the way down to here. Yeah, nearly half of that bag from the fill line is full of dead flies. And see, they're everywhere. They're all trying to get in. There's a mad rush. Yes, there is. And I can tell you, it's not smelling fine. Ooh, I'm standing downwind now, and it'll take your breath away, especially in this hot sunshine. But like I said, this is from Rescue Smarter Pest Control. Disposable fly trap. Add water, subtract flies. Never touch the bait of flies. Lets flies in, but not out. Catch up to 20,000 flies. Well, I don't know how many's in there, and I'll be darned if I'm gonna take them out and count. But as they would say in the South, there's a passel of them in there, and more with every second, minute, and hour of the day. And you can see some of them are smaller. Those are younger ones, juveniles. You can see two there making more flies, in case you never saw the procedure for making flies. Yep, caught them right there in the action. Yes, we did. Yeah. Well, we'll leave them alone and let them have some privacy, okay? So I think it's quite obvious, based on what you saw from the eliminator fly ribbon over there, with maybe being kind, there was 50 flies. Yep, and that's old technology. You come over here to the latest, greatest, newest technology. You know, it's got an lure in it, a bait, and the bait draws the flies in. Apparently they're loving it. I'm not loving it so much, standing downwind from it, but they definitely love it. In fact, you know, see, it even makes them frisky. They're all doing it up here. Imagine that. So maybe that's a byproduct of the hormone or pheromone or whatever they got in there to attract the flies. But if I buy another fly trap, I'll definitely be getting one from Rescue. And I probably will one day next week, because I don't think one's good enough. I need more. Ooh, so we're going to step back over in this shade and get out of that blazing sun. Now I hope you're not out in it today. It being Saturday, I hope you're somewhere where if you are outdoors, you're able to get wet and have some fun. I'm able to get wet and have some fun, but it ain't coming from spraying water or swimming, diving or boating or fishing. It's from working out on the garden plots. And I've still got some tomatoes to tie up for the next storm fronts come my way. I got lucky yesterday. Many people didn't. Homes were destroyed. Power lines went down. Farms were destroyed. Crops were just demolished. Yep, it wasn't a good day for the Midwest or our food supply. So that just brings up another important aspect. Grow you some food. Store you some food. Have you a little supply. I think that's wise advice. You know, it don't got to be for 20 years. You know, it don't even got to be for 5. I think the ultimate, if you could do it and you had the money, would be a year to the next harvest comes our way. But hey, now you know which fly trap works best. Of course, the Rescue fly trap cost me just under $6. And 8 of those fly ribbons cost me just under 3. So there is a price difference. But I'm really loving the Rescue fly trap as long as I stay upwind. So y'all, until I see you on the next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, remember to take care, stay safe out there, stay cool and hydrated. Keep up your minerals and electrolytes too. And by all means, remember to bless those in your life as they have blessed you. Until next we meet, you know them all. Spooky, Speedy, Cleo, old Mr. Gray, on a rare occasion Heathcliff, and little Gracie too. See you on that next episode. Goodbye for now. Whew. It is just smoking. I mean, standing in the shade, you start getting moist. Whew. I'll be glad. I'll be glad when that sun gets over that tomato patch. Because then we will get her tied on up finally. Gotta drive a few posts in, run some twine, you know, the Florida weave. Yep, weave them up and stand them up. Well, flies, I'm gonna leave you be. Woo! Thankfully we got some clouds earlier today. Yeah, it was just bright blue. They say storms will be coming through. I gotta put up the friends and family and get back to getting things tied up, just in case the high winds come my way. That'd be a shame. I've worked so hard. Speedy, you're gonna go find some shade. Appreciate you being with me. Spooky, I see you lounging down there in the shade. Yeah, he ain't no fool. Woo, like Papa. Later all.